Senator, the state budget is now under construction. It's over at the House, and House leaders say no new taxes are needed, and the expected $8 billion in federal aid should be set aside to pay for COVID-related costs. Do you agree? And if not, what taxes do you think are politically plausible this year?
No, I do agree in the short term we should not be raising taxes, absolutely, and we should especially be mindful of taxes that might put burdens on our small businesses in particular, and our middle class families and our working families who are just now beginning to get their legs under them after what's been an absolutely brutal recession and year caused by the pandemic. And I've been one of the most vocal advocates in the legislature of making sure that we're doing everything possible not only to get aid to our families and to our small businesses, but to do what we can to lessen the tax burden, including a provision we recently did making sure Massachusetts income tax wouldn't apply to the PPP rescue funds that small businesses got. So I think that approach is right. We have an unprecedented amount of federal aid coming to the state. I think a cautious approach where we look at making sure that aid is being spent in the right way, and we're doing everything possible to get our legs back under us after this very, very hard year economically for people is the right approach.
And you do not support the idea of this year, anyways, of raising taxes for the top 1%, top 2% of income?
Well, I think so. I think you have a different debate on the federal level than you do here at the state. I would not support adjusting the state income tax this year, or doing anything that would put an undue burden on our small businesses or our middle class or working class families this year.
But in terms of the federal,
well, in terms of the federal proposal, what President Biden has proposed, for example, is very different. He has said categorically no tax increases for families making $400,000 a year or less. But where appropriate, you're going to see cases on a federal level where corporate taxes, may have to be adjusted because, some of the biggest, wealthiest corporations in this country did very well over the last year in the stock market and in other places, and making sure that we're collecting resources from, those entities that we need in order to invest in things like rail and infrastructure, I think is appropriate.
Well, I can't let you leave without asking you about your own political future. You worked for Barack Obama and Deval Patrick before being elected to the state Senate. Are you hooked by politics? It sounds like you are. And if you are, where do you set your sights? Do you see yourself moving on to national politics or state offices?
Well, Janet, so first, I'm still trying to get through restless nights with an 11-day-old at home, so we've got our hands full at home with that. But what I would just say is I've really never been more energized than I have been in this moment with the work we're doing in the legislature right now. We just went through a whole host of topics. East-West Rail, something I've worked on for 6 years in the State House, is at a pivotal moment with the Biden
sounds like a federal
plan,
issue then. That sounds like a federal issue.
No, I would actually push back on that. It's a federal issue and a state issue. We need actually a partnership on a state level to make sure that federal money is used effectively. So my focus is really on just waking up every day and making sure we're doing what we need to do to recover from COVID and moving forward as a state.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we hope to have you back again.
Thank you.
Our thanks to Senator Eric Lesser.